Just had our very first investigative session. So my investigators here, we'll see if they got any kind of evidence. So I'll let Deanna talk first. Deanna, did you get any kind of evidence, EVPs, any kind of...
I did not pick up on any EVPs. Sherry mainly was the one to try and capture, and I went in there and tried to listen and ask questions. I did not hear anything out of the ordinary, or anything that could be a possible EVP. I have.
But you did say that when you walked in here, that you felt something in that back room. What is it you felt back there?
As soon as I walked into Christina's bedroom, I just felt very, very dizzy. I felt dizzy in the daughter's bedroom, but I felt even more dizzy in Christina's bedroom. And I also just could feel a dark presence, like it was right there with me. It's the best way that I can describe it.
Anything else, Deanna? No. Sherry? No EVPs, no anomalies?
We got one noise in the recorder that it was like, but that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So no talking, and I didn't get any orbs or anything so far that I know of.
All right. And John?
No EVPs, some orb pictures. When we first got there, I was aiming the IR thermometer over here. We got a constant 32 degrees. I just did it before we had our session. It's now 86 over here. And I ran the K2 meter up against there. By the picture, it lit up. When we were, everybody was doing their own thing. I was walking around doing, just a sweep and nothing. And I took it over here by the picture. The thing just went like this. And I just did it before we sat down over here. And there's nothing.
HPI is really good for also too debunking, because while Kara was getting a high EVP reading at the picture, we moved the picture to the middle of the living room, and the EVPs, I'm sorry, EMF, and the EMF wasn't registering.
Right.
Okay, so then we went back to the wall, and the EMF was registering higher, so that indicates probably some wiring in the back of the wall.
I even took it over here with the hot water here. It didn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I got some old photos up in here. And then when we first got there, I was in the kitchen and then I walked over here and I brushed against it right about where Big Al was standing. I walked past her and I felt something. And that's about it.
Okay. And Kara?
Same thing, EMFs over here, but they were also around where this clock was, which was around where you were sitting. That's why I asked you to go in there to see if we still had the same readings. We did have the same readings, so it obviously did not follow you. But that doesn't mean anything. When I first stepped into the home, I was not feeling bad at all. I felt fine, just tired, but immediately when I was asked to go to the back bedroom, I started developing a really bad headache, really lots of yelling, lots of anger there that I could feel, and it's giving me a headache. But we're here to help, and we'll get this taken care of. But there's a lot of negativity back there that needs to be worked with and dealt with.
And Deanna got a face on the TV in one of the bedrooms, but you debunked it because there was dust on the screen. And so with matrixing, it looks like a face, but it's really not a face. And Big Al was touched. So if I can grab this camera and have you explain.
Just before we did the initial briefing, I was standing approximately where I was now, and I suddenly felt a pressure, like a circle of pressure, touch me right here, very lightly, not like a punch. It's more like a slight little pressure right there. And for a minute, I Not if I was someone bumped into me or something like that, but no one else was around. Just like to. That's what I felt.
Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
Okay, so anyway, Deanna made a suggestion. If the entity is actually attached to you, we should probably have you present and maybe do a session in here trying to get some EVPs and see if we can get any kind of anomalies in our photographs or anything like that. So, and then we also too have a ball that we can also too place in the middle of the floor, see if the entity will move the ball.
Flashlight.
Yes.
We'll use that.
Okay.
EMF notification.
Okay.
And the walkie-talkie too.
And also too, to assist the occupant, Christina, we're gonna, well, I will be conducting a Catholic blessing of the home and also too performing a baptism. So, okay.
Thank you.